First match of top 8 is going to be Tenured Mule on the Hitman versus No More on the Vanguard. Now, despite Vanguard being a pretty unpopular character, I'd say, I feel like we've seen so much Vanguard throughout our DNF Weekly tournaments. Excited to see how Tenured Mule is going to go about it. And by the looks of it, they're actually deity number 13, 13th in the world. That's kind of hype. They are going to get the early hit. Nice little conversion as well. Goes for the, oh, actually, that wasn't a reset. That was a continued part of, oh, no, it was a reset, actually. It was an overhead reset in the middle of the combo. And there it is again. No More, not going to be able to block it. That is an instant overhead. Very, very difficult to deal with. Man is looking low here, though. And guess what? You got caught again. This time, no overhead. It's going to be a throw. Keeps the pressure, and wow, that will be Tenured Mule. Looking very, very dominant in that first round. Nice little perfect. Names are backwards. Oh, you are correct. There we go. It's going to be an early guard cancel. Now, that is going to be a bit of a deficit meter-wise, but Tenured Mule opting to go for lots of staggers to build that meter back. And throughout the staggers, they're also going to catch No More mashing, get the hit. And will we see the back-to-back perfect? That is going to be a block. And just continuously threatening overhead, staying plus. And finally, No More has a chance to play off the back of a fantastic challenge. Get the extension into the knockdown. And I wonder how No More is going to structure the pressure. Unfortunately, they're going to miss the meaty and allow Tenured Mule to get right back in there. And that, okay, we're actually going to see a drop off the overhead, but picks it right back up with another one. Able to extend it. And that is going to be No More playing with 1 pixel left. It's going to make a lot of space. Tenured Mule following up the projectile. Slowly getting a nice little dash blocks to take space. Gets pressure when they can, and the guard gauge looking very low here for No More as they continuously block. Fortunately, though, Tenured Mule's lack of mana gave them an opportunity to get out. But despite all that, that will be Tenured Mule taking the first round. Hopefully they can get started this time around. What happened was Tenured Mule got in once, and then No More kind of blocked to infinity. And then died.
Oh.
And then they, one time they had an opportunity to fight, and then they whiffed their meaty and then died.
Oh, Lord. That does sound like the Vanguard experience when they're playing against someone who's got the same amount of range as them. Oh, wow. Look at that
first
damage
of 3,
you get.
yes. This is the first 3 tournament. Yeah, it's going to be a nice little hit for 50%. Runs back in. It's going to be a cross-up. That's what the block button's for, though. Tenured Mule able to make some space, take a turn, but No More.
Your ambiguous cross-up does not matter in this game. Oh, wow.
Which is a
really
good thing,
job.
by
Just
the way.
conversion is staying. Yeah, block buttons and say, oh, great guard cancel.
Bro, Hitman can threaten a fuzzy overhead into more overheads into still being plus to take a turn. Isn't that wild?
Yeah, I do not like his overhead. Like, the jump heavy is like a inbuilt free head overhead, and that should be killing.
Yep, that is going to be the conversion into the super. Absolutely going to kill.
And, yeah, it looks like No More is getting... Oh, wow, never mind. Good poke.
No More going to get a challenge. It's going to be an immediate guard cancel into the overheads. Tenured Mule once again going to have this conversion into a reset.
That overhead. It's too good.
Drops it, and finally No More once again able to take a turn. Going to be anti-air, though, and Mule going to be a drop, though, and going to get punished for that as well. Has the white health for the cancel.
Coming from Gouki gear, and then just seeing the hitboxes of some of these buttons, you're just like, it's ridiculous. It's like, it covers so much of the screen. The damage he's getting, though.
Good damage. Trying to bait around a DP, but also wants to pressure for sure. Big staggers in the normals.
Yeah, done a really good job with these Rekkas. Oh, getting guard cancel.
The guard cancel just for a little bit of space. Not sure if that was worth it. I guess they are building up that mana back pretty quickly.
Yeah.
And Tenured Mule having a hard time trying to find their way out of the corner. And it turns out they just take a turn.
You put him in the waiting though. See, that's the scary thing. Hitman here is just waiting for the one button that you can DP right now. Just because
No More sitting at so much white health. White cancels it away. We're now looking at a pixel of HP left for...
He's going to break the guard. No, it
Blocks
goes
it!
to DP, but it
Stays
doesn't
in.
matter.
Okay, so that was... if you don't know, Hitman's Awakening allows for them to have a follow-up on any of their specials, including DPs, and Tenured Mule used that opportunity to run up and go for the fuzzy overhead, and that was enough to kill because No More had gotten rid of so much of their HP.
Yeah, it's kind of messed up. The DP cancel is genuinely insane because it's not as if he's like getting a hard knockdown from it, which is also nasty. He gets a 50% combo and more if he has super.
No, the white health cancel into the drop.
Yeah, sitting on some white health, but I don't think it's gonna matter. Yeah, it's all gone, and I think you're probably dead actually.
Absolutely, another dominating round here from Tenured Mule.
Such a strong character.
I forgot to update this, by the way.
Oh wow, great job getting in with your move. Can't remember the name of the move, mind you. Did a lot of damage, mate. Oh, tries to go for a reset, keeping the guard up, but doesn't matter. Good guard cancel. Yeah, and then goes for a empty into low. Oh, overhead.
Wow.
Avoids the DP.
Yeah, baited the DP, but still lost the turn, and now has no mana. I'm not going to see that patented guard crush anytime soon, and there goes the white health as well. Pressure will continue, menacing into 40. That is going to be a hit. And presumably, No More able to get around on the board
Should be a
after
kill,
this.
right?
Absolutely. No More finally taking a round of the set.
Yeah, making it pretty close in this one match. I think they are adapting a bit with their characters' normals, but you're still playing against Hitman. The main game plan, just make sure he's never in Awakening. Once he's in Awakening is kind of worrying.
That was a good white health cancel there for the confirm.
Oh,
DPs
amazing DP.
after the overhead, and I feel
Good
like
throw.
that's a follow-up we might see moving forward to
Yeah,
deny
then
the multi-hitting overheads.
Oh, what a roll to get by the special and taking all that damage. Look at that. Now, Vanguard is an Awakening, but I don't think it matters now. Such a shame.
Despite No More showing some life in the set, Tenured Mule going to deny any opportunity for them to come back in the set. Our next match of top 8, it's going to be Blue Mage Wen on the launcher, Deity 127, versus Stevo on the Striker. Now, Launcher is perceived to be the worst character in the game right now by far, having just not so great tools and just being generally underpowered in everything that they do, and damage and neutral.
It's like I'm a zoner.
Pressure.
There's a better zoner.
Yeah.
You know?
But I'm excited to see what Blue
wow.
Mage does to stay competitive. Obviously, having a rank that high means they know what they're doing.
Yeah, it must mean that they understand their character fairly well and understand the game fairly well as well. But then you've got Striker here.
Wait, I gotta cut you off here. Unfortunately, I believe Blue Mage is dead. And the reason that happened is because Blue Mage Wen opted to use a lot of their mana to zone, and then Striker got him once, and they weren't able to guard break, and so Stevo was just able to do a very long block string, and Blue Mage was forced to challenge, even though they knew they were going to die for it. And despite losing 90% off that situation, somehow they're alive, and they are potentially taking this game.
Yeah, and they're just needing one conversion, Flamethrower being a terrible tool for killing. Oh, and they lost?
Yeah, so I think Blue Mage right there was expecting Striker to engage from the air because clearly they had the ground locked down. So they threw out the preemptive anti-air. Unfortunately for them, not going to work out that time, but they did show some great perseverance there, making things work. Nice little combo into the nuke, gets the extension as well.
Yeah, doing a really good job here with the OK. Keep them locked down in the corner. I guess that's something Launcher's decent at. Never mind, and they're breaking out and Striker's getting their aggression going. Oh, using the conversion to try to build up the guard meter, but it doesn't even matter.
Yeah, Striker actually opted to go for the guard cancel there. And it paid out. It worked out well for them because they obviously currently have Launcher in the corner. It's going to be a guard cancel right back, though. And who's in the corner now? Will they be able to convert this? They don't have the super in the back, so they're definitely not killing off of it. But
not going to kill.
It is going to do an incredible amount of damage.
Oh, wait, they could DP? No,
they're not killing here. That is going to be a safe jump. And Striker going to get started once again, and the mana is looking very low. Backs off as a ton of white HP and actually opts to get rid of it all. Throws out the nuke, and that is going to be the 5A, closing out the round for Blue Mage Wen.
Yeah, great job recognizing the run-in and deciding to use their normal to stop them.
All tied up so far, and I gotta say, I'm really impressed with the way that they're playing launcher.
Yeah, doing a really good job on like Oki loops and just trying to keep them back at all times, you know, as his owner should. But the thing is, Striker's built up a lot of great health. You need to be able to kill it.
Actually gonna
DP?
catch.
No?
And that's absolutely gonna kill with all that white health. Oh, I
No,
guess
it's
the
not
extension
killing.
actually not enough there.
Yeah, no mana.
Guard cancel coming out. The issue with doing a lot of damage to strikers and not killing her immediately is that now they have access to 200 mana. Regardless of that, though, it is going to be IceKid, aka Blue Mage 1, taking the game off the back of some incredible zoning, incredible pressure, and honestly playing the character better than I've ever seen before.
Yeah,
I'm
this
actually
is
going to
actually
change
surprising.
their thing. I'm going to change their bracket thing to Blue Mage 1 because they go by that
Yeah,
in the
make
Discord
it-
and the game, so I figured
Yeah,
they're
make it
starting to use an
consistent.
old name.
Yeah, doing a really good job here, keeping them at bay. Not letting Striker get a chance again here, but if they do a really well-placed attack like that one, they are just converting into 40%. Doing a really good job, goes for the fake overhead. Oh, wow.
Probably
This
going to deny the
character's
super
ridiculous.
here. No, actually opts to put him in Awakening and drops it right after, goes for the extension on the throw, and
And the
that
grab
will be
kill.
Stevo taking the round. I do actually
I'm-
like little resets that we're seeing throughout these games so far.
I'm not used to how much damage throw does in these types of games, you know? It's like the basic throw you're used to doing like no damage in other fighters, and then Strive in this, they just do a good chunk. Oh wow, look at all that damage though.
Yeah, they might have caught a roll there or something. Or maybe a jump. But yeah, that
Yeah.
did an incredible amount of damage, but that's not going to stop Stevo from engaging right in afterwards. That is going to be a corner-to-corner combo for about 33%, maybe closer to 40.
And
Goes
a
for the empty
fat
hop.
chunk of health.
Into the throw. Pressure continues. It is going to be an immediate jump into the nuke, into the roll.
Oh,
And
swapping
now
around.
that will be Stevo cornered, and that is going to be a death.
Yeah, Blue Mage win just did an insane job, like keeping them locked down so much
Look how
so
little
that they can
damage that
escape
is.
the corner and take. Yeah, there's nothing.
This is like 5%. Not even, probably. Probably closer to 3%.
It's like most characters when they convert off their 5B in this game, it's like they can get like a good chunk of health. Launcher? No. You get like your 3% damage and that's about it.
It is going to be a knockdown, and sometimes that 3% going to be enough. Wow.
Yeah.
So Stevo opts to challenge and actually makes enough space to avoid the nuke. Pressure will
Yeah, I mean-
continue, and mana is low for Blue Mage 1.
And because they're an awakening, one interaction and they're dead basically.
Yeah, they are going to be caught by the low, and that will be Stevo getting on the board.
Yeah, Striker's Awakening is very good in this matchup due to the fact that once you get in on Launcher, she doesn't have many ways to push you away besides guard cancel. So when she's got her Awakening ability, which does a lot of chip damage, she just needs the one interaction when she's on a block string. So that is one strength for Striker in this matchup. Oh,
That-
wow.
I think that goes for all characters that build up a lot of white health. They just have opportunities to like keep a string going on for a long time and then force their opponent to mash and delete the
Yeah.
opponent.
Striker is very degenerate in that sense. They will delete your health for blocking.
And they will be
Oh,
catching
wow.
the jump. How much damage are they doing off of it? It is going to be a
Not
drop.
killing.
And that is
but
going to be the
that's
empty
killing.
op into the throw once again. And Blue Mage really has to start tagging these. Or at least engaging somewhat in the RPS, you know? Right now it's seeming to be free damage.
You know how to engage that?
Well, you can engage with a throw by doing jump, by mashing.
Oh,
by
right, yeah, yeah.
DPing.
Sorry, I was just thinking about the block string that lasted way too long. Oh, wow. A good chunk of damage. Keep them locked down with the nuke.
That's going to be a hit. Into a ton of damage. Little bounce, catches with the
Yeah,
slide.
okay, what are we doing with it?
Runs up, goes
Wanted
for the
to
throw,
run
going to
up
be caught by
throw.
the dive kick.
Yeah, dive kick, another insanely good tool.
And this is that white health
just-
buildup we were talking about.
Yeah.
And yeah,
And
despite the combo not doing that much damage,
And then look at the guards.
because of that white health, it did
it's-
about 50%.
Yeah, and because, again, Striker's a character that kills guards so well, that amount of guard there is enough to break if they get a block string going.
Wow, what a tech! Actually, combo to the nuke. Will they
That should
combo to
kill.
super though? Yeah, I think it should be sliding to super. Oh, not it doesn't even need it. Yeah, that will be Blue Mage taking the game off of an amazing way to get out of the corner there. Nice little roll. The zoning will begin. Ops used the 5-8 to try to air, unfortunately, or try to anti-air. Did not work out.
A good chunk. You see that health gun from mid screen? Oh wow, doing a really good job here, sending out their zoning tools really well. Holding down the neutral, stopping all approaches.
Yeah, the preemptive 5As are very difficult to deal with when it comes to launcher because it's just a very, very strong normal. Among the best in the game for sure.
The 5A is definitely good. It does have its problems though, but oh wow, that should be killing. But when used appropriately at the right times, very good normal. Very, very good normal.
And that's going to be stevo taking the second one. They are now one off of taking the set.
Both players in mid screen. Oh, what? They just both walked up. Yeah, alright. Using flamethrower, keeping them back.
Yeah, playing at a range, it's very difficult for Striker to ever actually opt to challenge. But they move a little closer, and Striker was waiting for it. Goes for the jump into the dive kick.
Swap.
We'll get the nice little side swap. Runs up, goes for the low. Blue Mage expected the throw, went for it. It's going to be a dive kick, staggers. Still coming out, going to force out a guard cancel. Use the wide health to follow it up. And the pressure will continue, force the guard cancel right back at you.
It really spaced these normals really well.
Oh, unfortunately. He lost too much HP earlier. And that will be Blue Mage win. Losing the round and putting stevo on match point.
The Striker is a very aggressive character. That's all that can be really said. Once they get in, you are holding a lot of damage, a lot of possible resets that can happen within the combo. The Striker's a very nutty character. And those dive kicks, man.
Blue Mage,
I hate
Blue Mage Wen seems in complete control when they're playing at like 3/4 screen distance. But as soon as they get a little bit closer, Striker's options become so much more strong. It's going to be a wide health cancel into the challenge. Unfortunately, it's going to be a trade, and that's going to give stevo an opportunity to get the hit and combo.
And now they need to think about bait and guard cancel here. Oh no, fakes the overhead into low.
Yeah, very difficult mind game that stevo's playing here. Either multi-overhead or land throw or fake overhead low. And that's going to be stevo taking this at 3-1. Top 8 of loser side going to be Icebound versus Young Gouki. Young Gouki, someone that we've seen many times before, not only in the DNF brackets, but also in the Strive brackets. They are going to be on the Striker versus Icebound on the Vanguard. Once again, pretty funny. Pretty funny we see so many Vanguards.
Yeah, so many Vanguards, not enough wins. Oh wow, doing a really good job getting going here. Using their records to keep their pressure going, and look at the amount of guard cancel damage that they've done. Guard gauge can't, I can't speak. Guard cancel, guard gauges mess you up. But Striker here, getting really aggressive in the corner, getting a lot of damage. Oh, killing all that gray health.
Yeah, this is a 2D starter, so pretty good damage for sure. 2D in the corner. It's going to be a whiff. Striker opts to engage with the dive kick. Slowly staggering normals, jumps right over the low. Gets right in there. Insane.
Dive kick is such a good tool. It does everything. Starts your pressure, avoids moves. Great combo tool. It really does do it all. Both players
good challenge there though from Icebound.
Yeah.
Finally, for the first time, I feel like we've seen like an appropriate challenge on the Striker. Finally able to stop their pressure, but that's not going to stop Icebound for getting right back in there.
Yeah, now you got to hold the corner. What's the mix?
Into the OTG reset. Gets there with the DP. Runs right back in there. That is going to force Icebound to go for the guard cancel.
Yeah, doing a very good job with his Rekka pressure. Getting going here. Oh no, never mind. Getting 5 damage off of that long range poke.
Although it's nice hitting people with pokes, you kind of put your opponent in awakening, and you might soon come to regret that as Young Gouki gets the hit, converts, and absolutely is going to convert this into the super. Yeah, it's going to kill. It's something you have to think of in this, not only in this matchup, but in this game entirely. Throwing out pokes can be, something you don't actually want to do. You don't want to throw out pokes that you can't convert and kill off of, when they're right outside of awakening range. Instead, you want to put yourself in a position to throw out a poke that you can convert off of and then kill them after.
Yeah, because
or at least give yourself
really
pressure for it. Like that kind of poke, you're just giving them. It's like strictly beneficial for your opponents to get hit by that.
Yeah, you really do have to play around awakening in this game. You let a player get certain characters get their awakenings, they just win.
Can be JM into the Rekkas.
They're a very good job here.
Goes for a reset. Nice backdash there from Gouki.
Yeah, now he has to hold all of this. Triple overhead.
Guard cancel, probably coming any second now. No, it's actually going to be a neutral jump into the landing overhead.
Neutral jump J though? I feel like that is a fat hitbox. Oh wow. Getting a good chunk of damage here. No Oki, unfortunately. You did let them have a wait, and I mean you never made. Once
again, jumping in with a JA recognizes that Gouki is gonna. It's not gonna hit Gouki, but they're able to press a button afterwards, and that's exactly what they do. They get the hit. They convert that in Icebound. Gonna take a round.
Yeah, doing really good catches here with Striker. Oh wow. Oh. And it looks like Vanguard's getting this pressure started. Oh, really good catch with the Rekka back. Running in here, goes for a roll. I think he was trying to call out something, like a backdash.
Probably like a delayed DP, I think is the most likely option.
Oh yeah, that makes a lot more sense, yeah. Oh, and that should be a kill.
That it will be, that it will be.
Striker combos are weird. They either do too much damage or not enough. Oh wow, getting started really well here, putting them into the corner, getting the record pressure started.
If there's one thing Vanguard has going for them, it's just very safe pressure.
Yeah, if you get the distance right, some characters just can't guard cancel it and they have to hold it.
Speaking of guard cancel though, surprised we haven't seen it just yet.
Yeah, holding on to 200 mana and not doing something like that.
Yeah, Goku was waiting for their time to strike. Unfortunately, never happened. That is going to be Icebound tying up the set.
It's like when you're in situations like that where you have a lot of mana and then you're having to hold all this pressure, you really do need guard cancel because he's not looking for it. You haven't done it yet, and you're just gonna keep having to hold that, you know. Oh wow, doing a good job jumping over him and getting started here. Oh, using the dive kicks to play around throw. And a massive chunk of the overhead. Man, did you block that? I know I didn't.
The multi-hitting JAs, or not multi-hitting, but when they can go like JAA, it is kind of difficult to go for it, particularly when it's not off of dive kick because you're not looking for it. So yeah, you know, I probably got hit. is what I'm trying to say, you know.
It's so ridiculous. Did they ever patch that out where they can do like an infinite JA combo?
Or are you talking about on Ghostblade? I don't even know if that's like, I don't even know if that can happen in game, to be honest.
Oh, great DP.
Into the run-up throw, and it's actually going to kill. Icebound taking advantage of Gouki's non-aggressive nature, the passive play.
Yeah,
and throws, once again, really strong in the game. Not necessarily for Oki mid-screen, but for kill power. And to force your opponent to start mashing.
Yeah, and Icebound is getting a massive chunk of damage here. Oh, tries to play around DP, but you can't block hers.
Yeah, you can't block the DP or you're just giving up a free turn. But hey, speaking of DP, Icebound goes for the wake-up DP. Goes for the roll as well. Going to be a drop, though. Gets the hit right afterwards. And no burst in this game. That is going to be Icebound taking the second one. Or taking their second one, getting the board.
Something to note that's pretty good about Vanguard's DP, despite having a pretty crap hitbox for the lower area, it does lead to hard knockdown. That is a positive about it, is that you can get started with safe pressure as soon as you get up using your Rekkas and stuff like that. So they're playing to that really well, like going DP into throw is a pretty decent strategy with this character for kills.
They are going to go for the wake-up DP. They are going to get hit, but they just challenge right afterwards. And unfortunately, Gouki didn't convert it, getting punished for that right now. It's going to be a drop. Goes for the JM, going to be guard canceled right out of. Doesn't want to hold the plus frames.
Oh,
that's a guard cancel right back at you.
Yeah. Oh, catching with the straight tail?
I'm very surprised that won.
Yeah, calling out like that air approach from Striker kind of surprised me. I thought he was going to get hit.
Well,
Oh,
yeah, that
great
was just a
DP,
perfect
call it
opportunity
aerial.
for a DP. Striker's DP can also have some disadvantages in that it's straight vertical, and you can often whiff against people that are playing a little farther away from you. But when you're straight on top of them, it's the perfect DP. It's exactly what you want, because you even have combos afterwards.
Yeah. And both players playing in the mid screen right now. Oh, catching with
What
the
an
straight
anti-air.
It's such a good button. Like, he's calling them out, you're standing,
Dude.
calling out in the air. Oh, what? Did he call it
Icebound
dive
with the
kick?
hard read and the dive kick, gets the hit, and now the pressure will continue, making the pressure very difficult for Gouki to ever get out of. Forces out the guard cancel, gets the anti-air, and wow.
And that should kill.
Absolutely, that will be Icebound taking the set 3-1.
Yeah, did an insanely good job there. Like, calling out the dive kicks, which is a very tricky move to call out, by the way. Like you need to be on point. You need to be waiting for it. Be
It's so
patient.
difficult to whiff
and just-
punish dive kick.
It really is, and the fact that Icebound was waiting for it and using J scale specifically to call it out, it just shows his awareness. Like really good plays from Icebound.
And that takes us to our next game, Water One and OptimusPreme. Water One is someone I'm familiar with in Strive. Haven't seen a lot of them on DNF. And OptimusPreme, I've seen, I believe they're a Crusader on DNF.
Mhm.
We have seen them participate in our tournaments before.
Yeah. Do you want me at Water One in Discord because OptimusPreme is here?
I got it.
All right, you got it.
All right, they should be on their way. Oh, never mind. They're already here. Perfect. Do we get any
And they're
intel on
gone.
who Water is playing? They do
I
have the
have no
Ghostblade
idea.
avatar.
They do be having the Ghostblade avatar. They play
Okay.
Ranger. They lied to us.
I'm
They
excited.
lie.
Final
All right,
match of top
OptimusPreme.
8. It's going to be OptimusPreme on the Hitman versus Water-1 on the Ranger. Now, we haven't actually seen a Ranger in our DNF tournaments since the first time we did it. I believe it was Leonidas who hopped in the Ranger
Yeah,
and
that
ended up
was
taking
fun
that
to
whole
watch.
tournament.
Yeah, that was a really fun like Ranger watch as well.
I think Rangers are a super fun character to watch in this game.
Yeah, just because of how ridiculous their everything is, but it doesn't feel like they're keeping you degenerately locked down. You know what I mean? Oh wow! Then again, every character's got bad degeneracy to them. Yeah, OptimusPreme here doing a really good job here getting started. Oh wow, having to hold this block string.
And
Oh,
reminder
great guard
that
cancel.
Ranger is not just any old zoner. They also have really great pressure and ways to force your opponent to match by generating a
Oh,
ton
calls out
of
the
white health.
grab. And this will do a good chunk of damage while giving some pushback, letting you zone.
Going to throw out the
Setting up
preemptive
nade.
grenade. Should be able to push back into it. No, it's going to be an immediate guard cancel. And OptimusPreme's mana looking low.
Goes for super. Oh yeah, his super's like full screen.
Yeah, it actually was used there to call out a jump from full screen, which is a little funny. I don't think it's going to do much for him, though. Yes, they do cash
It's
out
going to
some
do a
damage.
lot though because he's a zoner.
Actually,
So
you're
it gets
kind of right,
pushback
though.
as well. Yeah. So it's like you got fat damage, and now the next time you hit, you're going to kill, and because you're never mind get DP.
And because you're what? You want to finish that sentence?
Because you're a zoner, you want to stay at full screen and wait until you get that stray conversion, but it looks like they got unfortunate there.
Yeah,
Oh,
it actually
you-
did make a little sense to go for that. The thing is, like, in this game, you can't really be chipped out. So, yeah, I mean, it's not necessarily, like, the correct thing to do. Like, Happy Chaos and Strive, if they get you out full screen like that, it's over immediately. In this game, though, you cannot be chipped out. So, like, you can just slowly take your time, find your way back in.
Yeah. That is something I do like about this game, is that you can be a 1 HP, and even if you do an armor move, you won't die. I do think that's fairly clever. Oh wow, doing a really good job here getting the lockdown going. Oh,
Nice
using the
land here.
normals, call it the aerial.
What a roll, though. Finds their way in with some normals.
Yeah, and this should do a good chunk of damage.
That is going to
Push
be
him
awakening, though,
into
for
the
water.
corner. No, he's just like right there. No,
Oh,
we got it.
there
Now.
it is,
We got
yeah.
it. But he may be dead. Too little, too late.
Yep. Oh, it's going to be a drop, though.
Oh, never mind.
Yeah.
Aggressive TP.
No such thing as a drop in this game. We call that a mind game.
Yeah, we call it a main game. I'm gonna do DP on my dropped combo. Trust me, it's genius.
A minus? No, I don't think I am.
Oh, done a good job here. Getting started. Oh no, never mind. Hitman taking the aggression, pushing him into the corner. And look at all that guard damage he's done with like really few interactions. Oh my god. Alright, so here's the thing here. Water 1 needs to stay super aggressive and push him back. That way, if he just wants to avoid being put in a block string until that builds up. Oh wow, great DP, call out the sliding kick. Done a good chunk of damage here on water.
Jump saying going to be the multi-hitting overhead, and the pressure will continue. Use a bunch of mana, chases the backdash.
Out the backdash.
It's looking a little rough here for water. I think they just can't compete with the aggressive nature of Hitman on top of their really good pressure.
Yeah, and then there's the thing of like, you can zone him at full screen, but once Hitman gets about mid screen, he can play the game. You know, he doesn't need to get all the way to you.
Runs and goes for the throw, goes for another one, gets a tech, and that is going to be OptimusPreme challenging right afterwards. Continuing it up, goes for the overhead, doesn't convert off it, goes for an overhead again that time.
Wow.
Not going to make the same mistake.
Yeah, Hitman's like overhead game is really dirty. It really is. With the inbuilt triple hitting overhead that you can cancel into his skills or specials to keep going. And then like delay them so you think he's gonna land a little late and you can punish him. It's a little nasty. It really is. Alright, both players here getting started. Let's see what they'll pick. Okay, it seems like that is the optimal round. Well, I wouldn't say optimal. It seems like that is the round start.
It looked optimal to me. It's looking great right here for water.
It do be looking kind of optimal, but there might be some challenge to it. Oh wow, done a really good job here getting damage and okay. Oh, great DP, call out the throw.
Yeah, didn't want to hold that for sure. It's going to be a run-up roll, and that's actually going to be able to catch the whiff on Ranger. It's going to be a drop. Ranger gets to take a turn. Going to be rolled, though. And now OptimusPreme once again can have an opportunity. Super going to be blocked and punished accordingly. And OptimusPreme 1 round from closing out the set.
That super felt a little panicky. Do you think he was prepared for something, or do you just think it was like a gut instinct that kicked in?
Oh wow! It probably honestly just something you thought would work in the moment, and then realizing right after you pressed it, like, oh well, no, this just won't work.
Yeah, this just isn't the play. Oh wow, great conversion off of the normal. We keep going. Oh, blocking the DP. This is gonna be really good damage, pushing him into the corner. Oh wow, and then the double overhead.
And the overhead will be enough to close out the match. No, it's actually going to be a drop though, and water actually going to have the super here too to be able to close it out. And if somehow water got back into the set off the back of that throw, that would be something.
that really would be something.
Is DNF going to be at Evo? I don't believe so.
There might be like a small event for it, like
yeah, maybe a side tournament run by like the community, but not a main event for sure. I don't even think Multiverse is a main event, and they have a $100,000 prize.
It's kind of insane. The Multiverse, they really care about the competitive scene for that game. Oh wow! And then using the throw for the reset. He has a lot of great health here. Yeah.
Yep, that is going to be a beta DP and
drops.
Okay, OptimusPreme going out of their way to drop these combos. It's going to be a roll into DP, the true combo, and that will be OptimusPreme finally taking the set 3L. No more is no longer on the Vanguard. Going to be on the Ranger this time around.
Yeah, he was like, this matchup, I don't like it. I'm gonna shoot the guy, which is barely respectable.
Wonder how they're
wow,
going to go about it
faking the
differently.
pressure.
We can see they're opting to go for a little more staggers. Unfortunately, OptimusPreme knew what was going on, challenged, able to get some pressure in. It's going to be a multi-hitting overhead into the confirm.
Yeah, done a really good job here in the corner, getting the damage and the Oki. What are we going for? Triple
for it
overhead
again, and
triple overhead.
Kind of difficult to block. Doesn't happen again, though, right? That time there's going to be a clear gap, and that's going to give it no more an opportunity to say no more and force OptimusPreme out.
Yeah, we punning now? Is that what's happening?
Guard cancel coming out. Unfortunately, that is going to put no more into Awakening, so they probably are likely to kill off the next hit.
Yeah, try and avoid the nade so they don't have to hold too much guard damage.
Look at guard break.
It's
guard
building.
break.
One more and you're out.
Oh, it's still there. I know more. Looking for an opportunity to run in and take a turn. Behind the disguise of zoning. I promise you right now they're waiting for a chance to run in.
Yeah, and now they're in.
Yeah, OptimusPreme doing
cancel.
work for him, though. Going to land right inside, and this should be a pickup into the super. And that is going to be no more taking the round.
Yeah, enjoy the fun super. There's just something cool about flying around a guy with dual revolvers and then just going to town. Like compared to everybody shooting all these giga lasers, there's just Ranger who's all like, yeah, I have 2 guns and that's about it. I don't see any issues here. Oh wow, getting caught in the air situation.
Nice air to air. Couldn't convert it to the ground though, so it just has to opt to take some pressure. Going to be caught out of the air though. Make some space. No more trying to get out of the corner. We'll catch OptimusPreme on the jump once again. With a well-timed roll from Optimus. We'll get him right back in.
Yeah, look how much of that he had to hold, like the gray health as well. But it looks like the gray health is benefiting. I'm letting him get a combo started with some really good OK. Oh, setting up more nade stuff. Want to push him into it? Oh, he got it.
Combo to the nade too.
Ah, man.
Yeah, OptimusPreme going for a lot of rolls right now. I do think no more should be looking for it at this point.
I think this should kill.
And yeah, it's looking like it's going to kill. Even if it doesn't, we have an instant overhead with no more's name on it. Waiting right after the combo.
And we know he won't block it, even if he knows it's coming.
That will be it, though. That is going to be OptimusPreme getting the round. Tying it up. Got a bit of a long game here, huh?
It really is. Like, this is the first match, right?
Yes, first match.
Oh, wow. Did a
Nice
really
challenge,
good job
throws
here
with the
pushing him
nade.
back.
That's going to be OptimusPreme with the roll again. Gets the hit on the challenge.
Yeah,
Runs
now he has
up,
to-
blocks the DP, and I
Oh.
imagine we're about to see some insane damage here. Yeah, went for the
Someone
wide
with
health
the DP.
cancel. Oh, it's going to be a drop, though. Goes for the reset. Man,
Yeah,
looking
there's
low,
some
though.
pretty
Guard break
decent
actually isn't
stag.
too bad for no more, so they're not... Okay, nice DP. Catch the jump for the instant overhead.
Alright,
build
now
up
they
some
got
wide health.
almost this. Alright, they have to think about getting in because that guard never made DP.
Yeah, OptimusPreme is getting way too much value off of rolls at the mid-range, and I do want no more to start calling these out.
Yeah, we want them to see roll, recognize it, either choose to block to call it a DP or choose to play around DP with like some of their longer ranged pokes by backing up or something like that. I'm not too sure what Ranger can do because don't play the character.
The nade combos
wow.
are really funny to me. Are they proximity grenades?
I'm not too
They
sure.
seem like a different timing, or maybe they're manually exploded. No, that one was definitely auto detonated.
Oh, they're not manually. I think they're totally late.
Blocking the DP,
all
but
time?
unfortunately, put OptimusPreme
Oh,
into
no.
the Awakening, and so they're able to hit you with the follow up and take a turn.
Yeah, and now you need to hold even more pressure because of the Awakening. Man, look at all that gray health, and you used it to do pew pew bang bangs in the neutral. It's working quite decently. How far does
jumps
this
right
reach?
over it.
Oh, not as far. Does not reach as far.
Guard break.
Gets the guard break, but it doesn't matter.
Unfortunately, only for about 2%. Runs right in, stays plus because of the nade, and gonna be challenged on the follow up, and that should be OptimusPreme taking the round.
Nope, he hasn't got super.
Oh, you're right. Oh, It mattered that they gave up super.
See,
Yeah, no
they
more
were like,
steals around.
I respect how Optimus wanted to use the super. They were like seeing the way Ranger could use it, and like, oh yeah, I can use it in that same way. Mine goes about the same screen distance. It doesn't have a massive vertical hitbox though, so did not help him there.
Going to be the roll, doing wonders here for OptimusPreme once again.
Yeah, and all that guard
a
damage.
ton of wide health and guard damage, but it's slowly coming back. Going to roll it right back in there, and unfortunately, you're forced to guard cancel here,
Great guard cancel.
and you have to immediately take space. Well, there goes the white health.
Yeah, and here's the thing: he has no mana, so
Now you're gonna have the mana back in time.
Whoever's coming.
Well, you're forced to guard cancel like right now. Yep.
Yeah,
And now
no
you
mana
cannot
again.
afford to block. You have to just challenge. You have to
You
just
have to
mash.
keep
You
them at
cannot.
bay.
Yeah. And unfortunately, OptimusPreme recognized this situation, knew that no more was forced to throw out normal, so they rolled right through. And once again, it's working out great for them.
Oh
That's
no, the guard
cancel.
beer.
No, it's going to be a
A
challenge.
great challenge.
Yeah, they actually hold on to the meter as well. And the nade should keep him plus here. It's going to be a cross up into the DP block. Going to drop the follow up.
That was
wow.
so genius.
Yeah, had they picked that up there, that would have killed.
Oh, set up nade in the neutral. You're gonna have to hold it. Oh,
And
nade.
no,
I don't think it's
recognizing
gonna really
nades are
help
doing a
out.
lot right now. Expect a roll here from Optimus. You have to. If
Oh,
you're no
that
more,
make
you
guard
have to
break.
expect it. Oh. Guard break into
guard
the full
break.
confirm. No
This
more, not going to
character,
drop it
man.
this time around. Going to convert the bullets into the super, and we'll be taking the round.
You gotta
Oh!
love how that.
A pixel. No, not like this.
Not like this. You just need one stray bullet. Come
Oh,
on.
wait, no, just time him out. Time him out. Don't let him in. They're going to roll,
Don't
and you
let
know
him
it.
in.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay, I love using that. Calls out the roll entirely. And that is going to be no more. Get on the board. Timed it up 1-1.
That was. I'm surprised he lived. Why did he live?
Guts. No, I'm kidding.
Yeah, he just stole Potemkin's guts from Strive and went like, yeah, I can tank this. Oh wow. Really got him in the corner here. Oh, tries to roll past DP. Seems a bit odd. Nade in the neutral. Oh, it's not going to help though.
That
And
is
that's
going to be
gonna get
punishable.
That too, when you use the right distance, it works, but up close, bit worrying. Oh,
Nice
great
DP,
DP
catching
in the
the jump.
jumping.
No, we're really desperately trying to build some space to get out of the corner. Unfortunately,
Oh,
they
great
get DP'd
DP.
on their engagement. But
Another
OptimusPreme
DP.
with a whiff DP and no punish here from No More. And they're still trapped in the corner. Guard gauge looking a little low, though, for OptimusPreme. But once again, they roll in, they take a turn. And they're going to have plenty of time.
Look at all that guard. That guard. That guard. Don't block
Don't
anything.
block! Okay, getting hit is unironically better than blocking here. You're like fine with this.
Is it?
It is. Well, that's not what
Is
you
it
wanted to
though?
do. Yeah, no, because they didn't die. They were fine. Gonna be an
I
early
read
guard
something
cancel.
funny.
Follows it up.
Oh,
Do you
wow,
read
did a
Dylan
really
Eccles'
good job
message?
Here. Yeah, I did.
By the way, Dylan Eccles, I see you have that primer you're holding on to. You saving it for something?
Oh god, no, don't say that. Don't say that. Lord.
It's gonna be a guard cancel.
Oh,
Jumps
doing a
into
really
the
good job getting
overheads.
by the
Guard
normal.
cancel coming out.
Keep them locked down here in the corner. Avoids the nade though. Wow, getting really good Oki here. What are we going for? The triple overhead. He actually blocked it. That's insane to me.
Yeah, it was a good block,
look at that
but
guard.
it's not really doing much for them. Forced a guard cancel. They do have 80 meter in the back, but they really just have to stall to get the guard gauge back before they do anything else. OptimusPreme once again going for the rolls. I really expect No More to be calling these out.
No
more often.
mana. No mana.
That's death, guaranteed.
Oh, so evil. So evil.
Right now, it's just the positional play is looking a little rough for No More. They give up a little bit of the screen, and then Hitman takes a little bit more, and then they find themselves in the corner. And it's very, very difficult for them to ever get back into the game once they're there.
See, I'm sitting here and seeing these guard cancel scenarios, and I'm thinking what they should be doing, to save mana and to avoid holding block pressure, is probably using their DP in different timings. That way they don't have to use guard cancel to get out of these scenarios that are just killing them, you know?
I do know.
Oh, wow.
I do know very well.
You know very well?
I do, yes.
And now he needs to hold this.
Guard
oh,
break.
no.
Played out of the range of the guard cancel for that exact reason. This is going to be true damage into the overheads pressure. The crazy thing about this is you take all that damage and you're right back in the same position.
Yeah, because he just has such good OK. And then you've got the triple overhead you need to block that you can delay into an air skill. It's a very, very nasty mix you need to hold.
It feels like we're watching the same round on repeat. It's just no more trapped in the corner on the left side. They make it out, but
wait, still alive
too little,
and
too late.
holding on to super.
Their zoning has to be phenomenal here, but hey, OptimusPreme recognizes, hey, they're throwing out these like slow zoning things, so I can just roll right through, get in once again. This time around, though, it's gonna be a trap. No punish though. Into the nice challenge, rolls right in there, gonna be punished on the challenge, and
he chose grab.
That is gonna be OptimusPreme at set point.
Yeah. So No More was trying to go for a nasty mix. He wanted to go for grab afterwards, but getting caught by the button.
Drop the Mambo. Staying plus, building up some white health. Nice challenge there from Optimus.
Yeah, and getting a good chunk of damage with good OK. That's what this character does. Oh man, look at all that guard damage, the gray health. You need to hold this. Great guard cancel, but you need to focus your mana. You have to avoid not blocking.
Forced to mash because of it. Once again, you'd rather lose the health than get guard broken, honestly.
Yeah, but the guard's getting
now you're about to lose both. No!
Broken on a DP?
Use DP to break the guard. Fortunately, though, there was no punish, so No More actually in a not too bad of a position here. Probably the best position we've seen from them in quite a bit. That throw is actually going to get him out of the corner as well. Goes for another throw. You got too greedy.
I don't think he's dead, though. He just has to hold
finally
another
had a chance to play. It's going to be a cross up. Okay. Oh,
the DP, call it DP?
They're staying in, and OptimusPreme actually has no mana. So look what's happening.
Oh, but DP. Yeah, because he can't burp.
Final match of top 6. It's going to be Blue Mage Wind still revving the launcher, not swapping this time around, and Icebound still on the Vanguard as well. Arguably the match of the bottom 2. Bottom 1 will be a lot worse than the bottom 2, though.
Oh, wow. Oh, great roll past the projectile. Oh,
wow.
Again, DP.
What a DP. Used for the anti-air.
Now, Launcher has their own nade setup, but it's not as spicy as Rangers. Because Rangers
Where are these
has
full
that
screen normals that Icebound is known for? Or that Vanguard is known for? Why am I not seeing these normals? What? Speaking of normals, Blue Mage Wind going to catch a roll from full screen. Show me these normals, dude. Oh my god, so dominating. Icebound never had a chance to play.
They are fighting the zoner. This is one of the few scenarios where he won't do that amazingly because he has to deal with full screen pressure. Oh wow.
Yeah, right now Icebound is using jump as a defensive option in almost every scenario, and Blue Mage Wind calling it out perfectly, using the appropriate zoning options.
Oh,
and gonna be punished again.
Done a really good job keeping the lockdown here. Great throw. Look at all that damage he's got.
Dude,
another great throw in the roll.
Blue Mage Wind is just playing perfect launcher right now.
Yeah, they have amazing awareness of what option their opponent can pick,
Icebound,
and he's just ready for it.
Finally having an opportunity off the back of a jump, something that we didn't see work the last 8 times in a row.
The Rekka catch,
Ninth is all it takes. Has white health to stay in. Going to be a challenge. Nice little guard cancel. Follows up the nuke. It's going to be a cross up.
He didn't use the block button.
Use the roll to make the new cross up? What? I've never seen that before, have you?
Never. But also, then use the block button.
You all really need to be block button gamers, for real, for real.
For real, on God. Oh, great throw in the run-up.
And Icebound really just continuing to use jumps, not working out for them.
Yeah,
that's going to be a nice 50%.
Damage here. Great
into the new Gouki. And the grenade, too.
Yeah, doing a good job keeping them locked down here. Sitting on a lot of great health though, so they can convert when they hit. Oh wow, he's having to hold most of this, but then they have no mana, so it is their turn.
Blue Mage 1 guesses with the roll, going to be caught by the follow-ups.
Yeah, and he's recovered most of his great health, so he is on a good portion of health where a stray zoning tool won't kill him anymore.
Wow. That nuke was perfectly spaced. Going to be the same side as well.
Yeah, we're back to having
Zoning
a
will
lot of great
continue.
health.
Going to do even more. Still is yet to
Great roll.
to eradicate the white health though.
Wow, use the conversion and avoid getting hit by flamethrower. But I think it would have been better to get hit by flamethrower. It does no damage.
Yeah, I think it actually would have been better. I think regardless though, they were in a pretty tough situation. Forced to engage on a zoner that they already had a hard time doing, but this time with a very limited amount of HP. It's gonna be a bait on the DP.
Wow.
It has the dude, the
damage?
conversion.
Keeping the lockdown going. Great throw. Oh, goes for
whiff
another
another
throw,
throw.
but they get the run up.
And we're now at
This is some
that health
really good
where a throw
lockdown.
is gonna kill. Mage's pressure is looking so clean right now. Icebound once again gonna use the white health cancel.
Oh, catching the roll.
They tried to make some space, unfortunately. Gonna be caught by the fireball, and that is gonna be Blue Mage Wen going up 2-0 so quickly.
Yeah, Blue Mage Wen is just doing such a great job keeping them locked down in the corner and playing around their pokes really well. And Icebound is trying his hardest to catch up a stray Normo or Rika or something like that. It's looking really challenging for Icebound right now. Oh, the lockdown.
I'm really
Making it
surprised
so
we're
he
just not
can't
seeing
approach.
normals. Like, can't you just dash and use like your 5B? Or 5D? Or 5S, I mean?
Do you mean 5A and 5B?
5B or 5S? Are they not big
for what?
normals? For
For
Icebound.
they are big
For
normals,
Vanguard.
but they are big normals. But I think they would either trade with a projectile. The projectile.
They haven't
would
even
win. I
tried
think that-
yet, though.
He hasn't tried, but he must know from past experience. You know, there's no way he just wouldn't do nothing, right? Right?
Right?
Oh wow. Doing a good job here with the lockdown, setting up the nuke.
They recognize the
really well.
grenade. Going to be a drop. And I think Icebound finally going to get on the board here.
And that should kill.
Ender with a Super 2 says, you have to watch this 8-second cutscene, even if I get eliminated from the tournament. Hold
If
that.
I'm going out, you have to watch this. Don't think I won't do it again before I die. Oh, great roll. Oh, doesn't matter. Having to hold all this. Not really dash blocking as much. He's just sort of blocking and holding it. Getting started with his Rekas. Oh no, getting guard cancelled out. And here's Launcher pushing him all the way into the corner. Yeah, now he has to hold most of this. Unless he gets a good roll off. Never mind.
The jump
Great
finally working
J.
out for Icebound into the JA, and they will actually get a nice little conversion off this into some decent amount of damage. Should have some pressure following up too. It's going to be a cross
Tries
up.
to go for a cross up.
Guard
but
canceling.
Icebound-
We made one get a little
Icebound
greedy. They're
learned
going
at
for the
that
throw.
moment.
That is going
Yeah,
to be a
but,
block.
Oh, the damage.
Into death.
Oh,
And that is going to be
wow.
Icebound getting on the board. No 3-0 for you. You know, Icebound not out of it
Taking
yet.
a match.
For real, for real.
Yeah, doing a really good job here, getting at least taking a match off them and finally getting their pressure started. But I like how he tried to do a cross-up mix, but it's like he's realized that his opponent's doing the thing that he isn't, which is using the block button. So they didn't have to hold that. Oh wow. Oh, calling out the 5A with the J.
Yeah, I think
no.
Icebound figured something out when it comes to counter poking.
Yeah,
Seems to be
probably
doing a little
using
bit
this
better.
match.
And Blue Mage, unfortunately, going to mess up with the projectile. Going to get caught with the 5A.
Yeah, and here's a great conversion and keep the pressure going. I think he wants to push him back as much as he can.
Yeah, when it comes to playing Launcher, I think you just slowly want to get your opponent to the corner. You can see a lot of micro dashes here
Holy
between the
pens
specials.
to dead. Oh, but you put him in Awakening. Uh-oh.
And you died for it.
I don't get to see this super often, so...
Oh, what? Okay, they actually teched out from so high up there. Runs up, goes to the throw again. It's going to be a double tech. Icebound going to be plus, but it's going to be a bait on the DP, and Icebound taking 3 consecutive rounds after getting nearly dominated for the first 2 games.
That was an insanely risky DP. I'm surprised Blue Mage try to go for that rather than try to keep him locked down in the corner.
Well, Icebound was plus there.
Right. Okay, they're right. Yeah, that makes sense then. I respect
wow.
it. Oh, the
Pulls
DP
Blue
colored
Mage
the
out of the air with the DP.
Oh, getting a good chunk of damage here with Vanguard. Having to hold the Rickers. Oh, catching with the stray 5A though, so that's gonna set up for some good nuke pressure. Goes
Once
for the
again,
cross.
no block button.
Icebound, use the block button.
Goes to the reset. Nuke should be here to convert.
And
this time around, Super should be here. Yep, Blue Mage gonna put themselves on set point.
Into the nuke.
M1 City 7.
That character has a casual orbital laser. Can we talk about that?
You think that's legal?
Is anything?
Is that what they mean by the right to bear arms?
Yeah, you know, Americans just send with like a stray orbital laser in their garage or something like that.
Well, Washington wanted me to have it. Okay.
So true.
No, not a disconnect. Stop. Yeah, we're going to call that one for Blue Mage. That's going to be 3-1 victory for them. Unfortunate for Icebound. Winners finals, it's going to be Tenured Mule versus Stevo, the Hitman versus the Striker. 2 of the top tiers in the game.
Oh, well. Really getting started here with the Hitman pressure, pushing them into the corner. So they're certainly getting started.
Yeah, the corner carry on Hitman, very strong, but not as strong as that DP with the follow-ups. That's going to give Stevo a ton of corner carry, but an opportunity arises in Tenure. Able to challenge, make some space. Double backdash, though, going to put themselves in the corner, but they're going to re-challenge. Guard cancel to make some space.
Oh, great roll.
What a roll from Tenured. Changing the position altogether. It's going to be a wake-up DP into a wake-up DP. Who would have thought? Into, guess what? A wake-up DP. And the buttons are a-flying.
Gotta love it when wake up DP is the meta.
Reminder of Tenured Mule's style, they went for a lot of resets earlier.
Yeah, it's to avoid awakening. Yeah.
No resets required this time around, though. Oh, okay. That will be Tenured taking the first round. They are going to get an early advantage into the second one as well.
Yeah, he's getting started really quickly here. Oh,
wow, jumped in for a backdash. Yeah, Stevo actually challenged the 2B, which chased it perfectly.
Was that part of the plan? Who knows, but it was a great challenge.
Yeah, it's very weird, too, because 2B probably loses to everything else. So it was a hard call for that exact option, I suppose.
Maybe. You know what? I respect it. Oh, you know what it is? I realized why they would hard call out backdash, because DP on whiff, you can't cancel into anything else. You're actually just punishable.
Yeah, that makes sense.
That is clever. Okay, so they are a genius. God damn.
Yeah, a lot of people use backdash as a way to avoid blocking striker DP, because you just give them a free turn. So called to the backdash with their advancing normal, and it worked out perfectly.
Oh, wow. Just running and taking the pressure here. Such a risk, and it's working out for them. Oh, the throw.
Yeah, they went for the throw before Tenured Mule had the opportunity to guard cancel. Just cashing out on that damage for sure.
Yeah, and it looks like he'll have to make some form of a reset here. Otherwise, he's going to let his opponent
overhead
have Awakening.
Oh, it's going to be a roll.
Went for a roll.
Yeah, so this time around, this time around they wanted to go for the roll to call it the DP. And this one would have avoided the 2B entirely. But you don't avoid that hit, and that is going to be Stevo taking the round. Or taking the first game of the set.
Striker doesn't usually get that type of damage. What was the conversion?
That was...
What did they do?
That was ABC Super into TOD. What do you think?
Wow. Wow. That was actually ridiculous. See, so this is something I do like about these two players' play style. They both play very cheekily. That's a weird way of putting it. But,
cheekily?
Yeah. as in like the Hitman player here, Mule, he likes to do setups where it's like I'm gonna do a reset and then try to catch you with another mix, and then you've got Striker here, stevo, with these nasty mix-ups that you don't get to see that often. Oh, what a dive kick!
Yeah, dive kick as a pressure tool working very well for stevo. Unfortunately, going to be called it afterwards. This is going to be a nice side switch combo for about 50%, and because you put him in, wow. It was a block on the overhead with a follow-up DP, and stevo avoids the situation entirely, but the DP...
And he's dead. Wait, no, he's not dead. He's not dead. The super's not killing.
I don't know. Striker does avoid
No,
HP.
it isn't. No, he's alive.
Oh, you're right. Well, you're right by a lot, too. It is going to be an even game, but obviously stevo having the advantage of...
2B!
A low-profiling advancing 2B, I suppose.
You don't love it. Oh wow, using dive kick really well there. And then getting good chunky damage here with some good OK. What's the mix? It's a throw. You can't block that.
Whoa, hit out of the DP. Not invincible up there, I suppose. It's going to be a block in the DP.
Blocks the DP.
Gets in, and this is absolutely going to be stevo taking the second game as well.
Yeah, and the thing about the block DP, they did it while they were like the smallest, like just not even that far away from getting his awakening. So it was really clever actually bait DP there. He recognized that from that small amount of health that was needed for it. Oh wow, doing a really good job here pushing him into the corner and getting Fat's amount of damage. What's the mix? Oh, too loose. Try to stagger them. And here's Mule getting his own mix with the double overhead.
The overhead happened so low, too. It's very difficult to block. Because that just as easily could have been empty low. Or an empty throw is what they try to do there. But the dive kick can be there to punish, forces out a hit.
It's such an evil way to design that button.
They're not dead here. I imagine Tenured Mule's going to play just around DP here.
And dead.
I take it back. I thought for sure Tenured Mule was going to play around DP there. They didn't. And they got rewarded for it because the throw killed.
Yeah, he was...
Early 2B.
Probably baiting DP a little too much beforehand, so this was like a great way of being all like, yeah, this is my chance, I can take the round, and he was right. Wow, getting a really good amount of damage here, and the corner.
Oh, it's gonna be a drop though, and the DP gonna connect. Oh, immediately drops, and stevo probably tried to bait out a DP and got challenged out themselves at a bad timing, and that is gonna be Tenured Mule getting on the board.
Yeah, it's like, here's the thing, Mule doesn't just randomly DP. He DPs with a cause, so it's very hard. Yeah, so it's really hard to call him out.
Gonna be a guard cancel, engage the Rekka, gets the hit.
Yeah, again, a really good chunk of damage here.
Blocking the DP, look what it be!
And this is gonna do a great amount of health. Oh no, he's an awakening, so blocking DP isn't the best option anymore.
Notice the spacing there on these normals. Wait. No, it's going to be a reset. Into a guard cancel.
He's got mana left.
Into a DP.
Oh, no,
with the follow-up, will they be able to convert into the super? Yes, they will. And this is absolutely fair. Don't ask any questions. DP into super true combo.
Yeah, you just have to hold it. Get good.
Yeah, Hitman, one of the strongest awakenings in the game.
It really does.
For that exact reason.
Some characters get awakenings that make it so their character's gimmick is a bit stronger, and that's very interesting. Hitman gets it, different character.
Hitman gets it, new gimmick.
Yeah. It's called Don't Hold the DPs anymore.
Goes to the throw, gonna be baited, and the follow DP can be baited as well. And yeah, it is gonna kill, and stevo is gonna be one round off taking the set.
Yeah, stevo doing a really good job here.
Both players gonna backdash and then forward dash. That's kind of funny. Dive kick can be punished by the DP.
Yeah. Oh wow, getting caught.
Wow, Tenured throwing in a big normal, not able to follow up on it, and stevo is going to be the one getting the hit and the positional advantage.
Triple overhead.
Dude, these baits. Oh, out of range though. Not able to go for the max damage, and that is going to be Tenured Mule getting out of the corner off the back of the challenge.
Now he has to hold this okay.
I like how often both players are using backdashes. Trying to bait out the big normals from each other.
Oh, wow. Can't kill here, but you have put him in Awakening, so he can kill you.
Dude. Not like this, right? No.
Yeah, it's like this.
Dude.
Yeah, it's like this. So, do you have the world's smallest violin?
Bruh. I can't believe we just saw that. I didn't. Okay, so I knew you could combo off that into super. I didn't know you could loop it if you had enough mana and then do it again.
Oh,
that's
yeah.
That's kind of like what Troubleshooter
does. Until you run out of mana, it just loops.
That's crazy, dude. Yeah, that's exactly what you do with Troubleshooter when you hit him with a gun.
Yeah, and then you loop until death.
So mine's not off DP, but you know, I mean.
Yeah, yours is off straight button.
Mine's just off a full screen projectile. No big deal.
No big deal.
It's fair.
It is, you know. Kai has a full screen projectile. He just can't combo from.
All right, we got to talk about this. Despite Tenured Mule being down 2-0 at the start of the set.
Oh no, trades.
They're finding their way back into it. It's going to be a backdash into the pressure. It's going to be a wide health cancel.
Yeah,
pressure continues. They catch the hit and convert to the super. And Tenured Mule find themselves one round away from winning winners finals.
Every time this man has super available, he uses it. It's so evil.
It's looking bad for stevo. It's going to be an early hit. Oh, but it's going to be a drop into the DP. stevo not over yet. It's going to be a fuzzy overhead into the conversion. I didn't even know that existed. That is wild.
Neither did I. But you know what? We're learning. Oh, wow.
Backdashes. You can very clearly see stevo is trying to play around DP. And Tenured Mule going to have the last laugh as they hit the DP. Make some space. Find their way out of the corner. And genuinely, they kind of seem to have an advantage. Oh, I kind of spoke too soon. It is going to be a dive kick into the hit. And we are finally going to our first double Luigi of the tournament. It is going to be final game, final round, a ton on the line. Winner gets to go straight to grand finals and will have the advantage of only having to win one instead of two sets.
Plus side, we will still be seeing both these players. Very fun to watch, so I can't wait. Oh wow. This is doing a really good job pushing them into the corner. Oh, good challenge, but it was just short in the distance.
Yeah, these drops are pretty rough. It's going to be a wide health cancel into the overhead.
No awakening, so it's just Gouki into mix. Backdashes to call it DP. Doesn't really work out for him, though.
Yeah, stevo is in quite the predicament. Once again, you want to make your hits count when your opponent's right outside of awakening. Pokes are not going to cut it, and it's really hard to make those kind of hits happen against Tenured Mule's Hitman.
I would DP.
It's a guess for your life situation.
DP.
And you guessed wrong.
And dead. Wow. Really close set. I don't know. I'll just speak with a Scottish accent. It can be funny sometimes. Yeah, it wasn't funny. Real shame. Anyway, OptimusPreme here getting started though. Oh wow, calling out roll?
Okay. Yeah, I want you to remember our set when it was OptimusPreme versus the Ranger. They rolled a lot as a way to get beyond zoning. And I don't think Blue Mage Wen is going to be as easy to get through as that Ranger. Because they seem to be very aware of how to call out rolls in their previous sets. So I'm excited to see how they go about it. It's going to be a wide health cancel off the flamethrower. Into some projectiles. They are going to get the hit, and the zoning will continue.
Yeah,
going to be a roll. Blue Mage Wen tried to throw. Unfortunately, the roll into DP is going to be too much.
Rolling to DP might be the most aggressive option I've seen in a fighting game. Oh wow, tries to get into dead zone and flamethrower, doesn't really work out for him. Great roll. Like, here's the difference between Ranger and Launcher. Launchers, you can, never mind, gets clipped. I was going to say, you can roll a lot of the projectiles fairly well. Oh, both players in Awakening, but catches with the 5A.
Yeah, it's going to be a really grindy game, but Blue Mage Wen going to come out on top. What an
catching him
anti-air.
with the anti-air.
It's not going to be the most damage, but they are going to get a ton of corner carry.
Oh no. The trade.
What? Huh?
They set up a nuke earlier? Did you set up a nuke?
Huh?
Nuking? Oh well. Keeping the lockdown happening.
Yeah, try to go for the roll. Unfortunately, OptimusPreme was prepared. Going to be caught with a
Combo
nuke here,
breaker.
though. No way.
No.
What? You can
No, you
OTG
can't.
super.
You can? For what purpose?
Well, for
what
this purpose,
purpose?
clearly.
And then
And that is going to be a good amount of damage. That's
No.
not going to work.
Nope.
Yeah.
Never mind.
That was the retaliation super. You know
Yeah,
that
it's
was
like
the
this-
retaliation super.
It really was. You gotta love it. OptimusPreme's like, I'm gonna stab him, and then they're like, nice sword. I chose optimal beam. Such a you gotta like it when you get characters that just use a crap ton of guns in a game.
You mean
Always fun
troubleshooter.
design. Yeah.
Clearly more guns
Yeah,
than
well,
Blue Mage.
he only uses one gun.
Then, yeah, well, no. But it's a cool gun.
It is a really cool gun. I'll give you that.
To be fair, a flamethrower isn't a gun, okay? A laser isn't a gun either. These are weapons.
Yeah, but they do have a minigun, rocket launcher.
Those don't
Oh
count.
wow.
Is a rocket launcher
clearly.
a gun? Does that count as a gun? I don't actually
Don't
know what
know.
defines a gun, to be honest.
You know, we'll Google it later. We've got a match to watch.
Oh, actually going to throw out the wide health conversion. Gets the anti-air.
Yeah, keeping the lockdown here really well. Oh my god.
And look at that guard gauge. They're at about half. Grenade keeping them locked down. 5-8 coming out. Flamethrower. Backs off. Dude, the amount of
And
pushback on that fireball is making it so
See, the-
difficult for OptimusPreme to find a position out. We saw that OptimusPreme had two modes of getting through zoning. Number one, the neutral hop, which is exactly what we're going to see there. And number two
Yeah,
is the run-up roll. And
It did
neither
help
of
him
them
get
seem to be
spaced,
working.
but didn't help. Here's the messed up thing, right? Launcher can make you block so
What?
much,
You
but look
died.
at the guard gauge.
So
It's not broken.
Blue Mage made the mistake of trying to interact with a character that can combo off DP.
Mm.
And they paid for their sins.
Yeah, and only that made DP safe. It was very foolish on their part to think they could play the game. Oh wow, setting up a good nade.
Wow, combo off the
converting
nade.
off of the nade.
Once again,
Setting
all of
up
these
the
hits are not leading to much damage,
Cross up.
but the positional play is definitely there.
What's with people not using their cross up button? Use block. Oh wow, getting locked down in the corner.
Yeah, the low is going to lead to a hit, and it's going to be a guess for your life situation. Is it going to be double overhead? Is it going to be overhead to land into overhead? It's going to be a
No,
guard
it's guard
cancel,
cancel.
actually.
Not
Follows
holding
it up
any
with the
of
wide health. Staying plus
No
with the
mana.
projectiles. Guard
No
cancel coming back on
mana.
the other side as well. Into the wide health cancel as well. Now, Blue Mage Wen not actually going to have the meter to be able to guard cancel out of this. And they're paying for it. And
That was DP. DP failed them.
yeah, I mean, not every character is Hitman DP. Hate to say it.
Ugh, it's so ridiculous. Ah man, very close between these two players. Oh, great 5-8. Getting started here. Doing no damage. See, again, here's the messed up thing about Launcher. They make you block so much and do no guard damage.
Yeah. Yeah, they do.
And that character like Hitman makes you block two different moves, and he's got a good chunk off of you. Oh wow.
I think it's just more of a system thing, you know? I don't think zoning is as strong in this game as just regular pressure.
Yeah. Oh wow.
I think the defensive options in the game
Oh wait,
are
wait.
just
You say
very
zoning
strong.
doesn't do well. Are we forgetting who number one is?
Well, Swiftmaster is at number one because of their zoning. Swiftmaster is number one because of their pressure.
And zoning. Their zoning's top tier.
You can play Swiftmaster without zoning for sure.
Ridiculous character though. You can do everything. It's insane. Oh wow, doing a really good job keeping them in the corner here. Getting a great chunk of damage. Don't get to see this often with Launcher, so they're taking their opportunity.
Yeah, they're just waiting for their time, waiting to see if Optimus is going to commit to that DP. Obviously they don't, but they will take some space to get out of the corner. It's going to be a roll into the DP.
Yeah, now
Rush
you
will
need to
continue to
hold
use the
this.
white health cancel, go for some kind of mix-up. And Blue Mage, their guard gauge looking very low. Don't have 100 yet, though. They're going to have to hold this. They jump up, and they're going to be anti-aired.
Oh.
And OptimusPreme doing a great job at shutting down Blue Mage.
Yeah, such a shame. I think they wanted to set up nuke and then go into block afterwards, but they were just called out in the area scenario. So it was quite the shame. Oh wow, getting started early. Never mind, both players are trading and backing off. Great flamethrower to catch him, but does no damage whatsoever.
Yeah, I figured a lot of these projectiles will just naturally catch roll, and that's why we're not seeing as much roll as we saw previously from Optimus.
Great lockdown with the nuke. Oh,
Nice
getting
guard
canceled
cancel,
away.
runs in. You know, Hitman is actually one of the only characters that is like severely plus after their guard cancel. Most characters are not that plus, but Hitman is like plus like 20, over 20 after
For
guard
what
cancel.
purpose?
He needs it, clearly. So that's why we're able to see Optimus very easily take turns after guard cancels.
Yeah, he needs it. Anyway, we'll proceed to... Never mind.
We'll proceed to what?
It was
Laser!
get laser.
Oh, Pichu has the number for us. Plus 24 on guard cancel.
Plus 24 for what purpose?
Why not, dude? Why not?
My brain.
Yeah, a bit of a bad guard cancel there, though. Still holding all that nuke.
Yeah, and now he has to hold this until he gets a mana or choose
Gonna
to
be
go
a drop.
for a good
Goes
roll
to
or
the DP in the
DP.
scramble. Gets the catch. And the 5A will catch as well. Not going to be the most damage,
Hatched
but at
him
least you hold
something.
your advantage. Pressure continuing. It's going to be a jump with an 8 save. No, this time it's going to be the overhead into the overhead. Avoids it entirely. And
Yeah, now
Blue Mage win. Wishing they had some meter right about now. Because they're dead. No, they actually made it out because of the backdash. And now they're dead.
No. And they're dead, right?
Yep. I'd be
Now he has to
surprised if we
deal
saw a
some
drop here.
damage here. Yeah.
No.
It's a drop. You cursed him. You cursed him, backpack. You're the evil one. You've cursed this man, and now he's going to lose the set. Jesus. Oh my god, all that
Pixel.
great health.
The nade!
I told you, backpack. Now he's going to lose now. You cursed him.
Well,
He's
you know,
cursed.
don't know what you're talking about. No, I actually knew what was going on the whole time. No, trust me, for real.
Yeah, for real. You knew he was going to lose?
Oh, well, yeah, I knew something.
Because
I
you
will
cursed
tell
him?
you, I'm keeping that information myself, but you know, gonna be an
Also,
ant
you know
here.
who's going to win this?
Oh
Okay.
yeah, I know. You don't know? It's kind of cute. You don't know, but I know. It's gonna be an air to air
Cute.
with a J.
Yeah, right. Oh, great roll past the projectile and jumping over the normals. Really good here. Really good here. Me, caveman. Me speak good, I promise.
Jumps in. Gonna be a guard cancel.
Yeah, did a good job pushing him back. Get
It's kind of
some
insane how
form of
important
pressure
guard
going.
cancels in this game, because it's such an expensive option, but you probably see it like 3-4 times around because it's just so necessary.
Yeah, it's so necessary because it's your one of two options, you know? Either your character as a DP or
Also, die is an option.
guard cancel. Die is also an option. My bad. 3 options.
You also have mash and roll.
Mash roll, that's 4 options.
Speaking of the
You'll lose
die
to me,
option,
though.
Blue Mage is going to pick a very nice die option right here. And OptimusPreme
Very,
going to
very
be one round from
respectful
taking
die.
it. Very respectful die option. And they might actually go into the die to die true combo.
Oh no,
As
great anti-air
OptimusPreme jumps
pushing
in.
back.
Yeah, really good anti-air though. Gets out of the situation. 5A's coming out. It's going to be a backdash into the laser.
Oh no! Oh,
What
the
a
DP
DP.
calling out the aerial. Finally,
called out the
someone
reset.
challenging these overheads. Oh no!
Yeah, this is rough. It's the hit into the white or I keep wanting to call it white RC. It's just white health
Lovely.
cancel. And this could be it right
White
here.
RC.
Can Optimus close this out? I don't know if it's going to be enough.
He has to make them
No.
guess.
No! They made a
Oh, he
mistake!
tried.
Messed up the
He
throw!
wanted to take the. Oh no! He was an awakening.
No mistakes
He
here.
can do.
There are
Wait,
no
he can
mistakes
do it
here.
on whiff. I just realized that. For what purpose?
Yeah, I kind of did.
Oh, okay. Well, it's still a Hitman versus Striker either way.
Yeah, I thought Stevo had actually won in the winners finals.
Oh no, no, he
But it was
lost. But
Tenured
it was
Mule
really
that won,
close.
huh? Yeah.
Yeah.
I forgot how that set ended. You know how it is.
Is dementia kicking in this early?
It might be.
backpack?
It might
Only
be, honestly.
23.
That's
Oh,
rough.
great run under.
Nice 2B. Gonna be a drop, but hey, the DP won't.
Yeah, and getting some good damage here with the OK. Now, they're gonna have to guess. It was dive kicking to grab, but amazing DP, call out the throw. Oh wow, getting started. Pushing him into the corner here.
DP
bit of
is
DP.
just doing so much work here for OptimusPreme.
Oh, that was a clean conversion. What was that, like 5A to convert to A?
Looks like it. I honestly don't know what normals. I know 2B when I see one, you know? That's where I'm at. I know 2B and I know a JM when I see him.
Yeah.
Speaking
You know
of
what,
2B.
that is a 2B. That does look like a 2B. Imagine if I was his 2A. Like, how messed up would that be?
It's a Vanguard normal.
Like, we designed it so we had the best normals because we liked it. Skill issue.
Twin
Oh,
said L stands for launcher.
so true. L does stand for launcher because they only wait. Hold up.
Are they?
This could kill.
I think we might have just
No.
seen our first true TOD in this tournament.
This is. Don't block things. This is what we've learned. The block button is a lie. It leads to TOD. Wow. I have no words.
And that's
I think
why
I
we
was
have to stop talking about ears in our commentary, because now that clip's going to be a little awkward when there's no context. You know what I mean?
Oh, that was ages ago.
Oh, whoa. We were talking about launcher.
Yeah. L for launcher.
L
Because
for
they suck.
launcher.
Oh, wow. And again, a really good catch and converting really well here. Now you need to hold this. Oh, great call out on the run up. Oh,
Maybe a good
using the
challenge on the
2B
2B.
really well.
That's going to be a nice little
Yeah, you're-
conversion here into the dive kick. Into the DP
can't
ender. Oh, I thought
tell.
it ended, but they keep sending them up and down and up and down.
Why did they choose to
Block
combo instead of
DP
going
with the
for
follow-up
OK?
back dashes. I think Stevo just
Yeah.
wants to... Okay, perfect, perfect. Now they just want to get their health back now that they're in Awakening.
Nope, never mind, they're dead. You know, because DP's plus on whiff for some reason. It's insane.
That's rough.
That is rough.
That will be OptimusPreme taking the first one in this losers finals. Once again, on winner's side, we actually have Tenured Mule waiting to play the winner of this match.
I gotta say, Hitman just proves to me that having every form of tool is probably the best thing for your character.
True. Yeah, it often goes that way, huh?
It really does. And then having one unique gimmick that's a little busted. Oh wow,
little,
getting the
huh?
corner pressure. Great
Little?
throw.
You're gonna die.
Yeah,
in
I
that
might
hole?
be down. I might be down playing a little. You know, the dive kick.
You are a grappler player, so you are known for your downplaying abilities.
You need to get rid of for real. I promise. That was a ridiculous amount of damage in the span of like what 5 seconds. Nerf Striker, please. So true, Diaphone. So true.
Yeah, clearly Hitman's all good. We definitely didn't just see a whiff DP into TOD last round. Yeah, don't bother about that. No, Striker's the issue, trust me.
Striker is the issue. They can make you block, and I hate blocking. Grr. Oh wow, pushing him all the way into the corner though. That's a lot of damage. He's recovering it.
Yeah, there's going to be
Never
Stevo going
mind.
for the aggression, unfortunately. Going to be a whiff, and OptimusPreme is going to be ready for it. They're going to take another round, and despite Stevo just looking very strong, they're making a couple mistakes that are definitely costing them. They go for the aggression again. This time the 5A is waiting for him. It's going to be a reset. Gets back in there. Nice little air-to-air, though, from OptimusPreme. are going to get the conversion, take it to the ground. Backs off, patiently waiting for that DP to come out. Doesn't.
Getting a good chunk of damage here.
Yeah, what a reset.
That should kill.
I'm very surprised Stevo opted to challenge there with a normal when they had 200 meter. You know, you can just guard cancel generally. 200 is a lot of meter. By the time you spend 100, you generally build like 80 back, so.
When I'm watching Stevo play, I've noticed that Stevo doesn't go for guard cancels, like, at all. And I'm thinking to myself, does Launcher have a bad guard cancel?
Probably, but I mean, up that close. I mean, I think every guard cancel is going to work there.
Yeah.
Negative is a mindset. So true. It's going to be a backdash in the DP. Optimus going to have the punish. Not going to be a kill though on the landing. Normal going to catch him. Very low HP in the run-up row.
DP
Preying on that
grab,
patience.
classic.
Yeah, after you just respected and baited out a DP, it's very difficult for your opponent to say, okay, I'm going to DP again. So OptimusPreme went for the run-up throw and caught the patient play. Normal coming out, immediately going to be responding with a DP of their own.
Remember, it's good to have a positive mindset and stay positive. Oh,
DP once again in the gap. Wide health cancel, into the pressure, frame trap, going to get the hit, and yeah, it's not looking that great for Stevo right now here in Losers Finals.
Was that the slow walk-up?
Yeah, gets a catch the 2B,
and he wins it.
That's it.
He closed out the stat really quickly, by the way.
I think it's just bad coding, really.
I think when you become the Giga Chad and can play on both sides, there's no issue. Oh wow, great DP.
I can't believe you have the nerve to say that to me after I 12-0'd you earlier today. Jumps over the overhead. It's going to be a DP in the gap. I imagine we're going to see an incredible amount of DPs throughout this set.
Yep. But here's the question. How many DPs will we see? Awaken? We might see one here. We better see one here. Because I have a feeling that Mule's just going to get aggressive. Yeah.
There it is. Yeah, and that DP actually shouldn't be true. And, you know, the last person to DP gets the last laugh. It's going to be a conversion. Off the follow-up, into the super. And that is going to be OptimusPreme taking the first round.
I wonder how often we're going to see this super.
Quite a bit. I would say once every other round, I would say. If not more. Maybe once every round. I'll say 2 for 3 on rounds. We'll see it.
2 for free? I say 3 for free every time. In fact, I say 6 for free. We're going to see it from both sides every time.
Well, that wouldn't be 6. That'd be... Never mind.
Well, if it didn't kill, it would be 6 free, right?
You just say 2 for 1. I mean, I guess you could also say it like that, you know, but...
Nah, you count every match that could happen individually. Oh, no. Alright, it looks like OptimusPreme is getting started here with a win. So he's really warmed up to this. He's good for the mirror.
Yeah, Optimus on fire right now. I'm very surprised at the way they've been playing so far. I feel like I thought that they might have had like a flawed neutral when we were watching their game against the Ranger. When we saw the roll just continuously working over again, I was like, well, they're not really changing it up. They're probably going to show weakness later on to these stronger opponents. But it looks like they're doing just fine right now.
Yeah, and especially considering Tender Mule. Wait, Tender Mule? That's not the name.
The Tender Mule.
Yeah, very tender. But very the Mule,
tender.
I'm going to say the Mule because I'm going to keep messing up.
Sure.
The Mule not having any warm-up because he's had to wait quite a while until he's played, so that could be working against him right now.
Yeah, but being on winner's side, obviously you have the clear advantage. Opponent's going to have to win 2 sets against you, so you have some time to get rolling, get moving.
Like to the person in winner's set, you've got... wow.
They might have just...
Yeah, no, that's killing.
Yeah. I feel like it might be warmed up now.
Yeah, and here's the thing, right? The way the winners should see it is that the first set is just a filler set, and then the next set is the real set, you know?
No, you shouldn't do that. if you look at the first set as a filler set and you let the losers person take that one and then they have like full momentum going to the last one, yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know about that.
We have seen a lot of tournaments though where the person coming up from losers wins the first set and it looks good for them, but then they just lose the second.
That's because it's so mentally taxing to win 2 sets in a row.
That's why I'm saying the second set's the real set, you know?
I've never come from loser side and thought, like, I want to play both sets. I'm always like, I'm just going to play and what happens, happens, dude. I don't even want to think about that second set when I'm in losers finals.
That scenario happened to me once, and the only thing that was going through my head is, man, this is a great opportunity to land a lot of heavenly. Oh, he drops it!
It is going to be a drop, and that is going to give an opportunity for Tenured Mule to get back into the game. Both players not sure how to advance. Throwing out their 2 ways. Oh, looks like Optimus may be ready.
Blowing out their gun normal.
Yep, they're going to engage. Waits for a DP. Not going to come out. 2 into the dash block. It's going to be guard canceled as a punish. Cancel. Yeah, both players do have the follow-up, so they're using guard cancel to beat the follow-up. And despite their best efforts, OptimusPreme will be taking the round. I should probably put their colors in the thing, huh?
You know, you say that. I've got them both modded to be Dante, so I'm confused right now.
Red.
What's going on in your screen?
White.
Okay, white and red.
There we go.
Cool. Oh wow, getting a good chunk of damage here. Pushing them into the corner, getting like some decent OK as well. Deleting all the gray hat. Oh no, drops the combo.
Guard cancel coming out, runs up, goes for the 2A. Locking it down. Cancel. Yeah, guard cancels are going to be so common here. Because neither player can really hold the gapless pressure. And you can't give them your guard gauge for free. Backs off. Not going to be out space
setting an awakening. All of these buttons that Preme is pressing are just opportunities to be killed.
Speaking of killed.
Wow.
Looks like Tenured Mule's going to get on the board. Tying it up 1-1.
This is... Mirrors are always really weird in a tournament. They really are.
Yeah, because both players have the same game plan, and I don't think Hitman's a character with enough expression to really give someone an advantage over the other, right?
Yeah. Oh, wow.
So I'm really like, okay, well, who's going to get started first?
Yeah, it's like whoever gets started first, it's like, okay, block this safe mix-up that's coming, and then we're like, okay, anyway, I'm going to try and take my turn. Block this safe mix-up that's coming. Like, that's just the main thing that keeps happening. Oh, great DP. Oh, approaching and getting something started here, getting some good damage. Oh,
yeah, gonna get the hit on the reset with the overhead. We'll be able to kill, and honestly, Tenured Mule is getting going now.
Yeah, and Mule, you know, he has the resets. He really understands his character in that sense. Oh, great 2A challenge.
Gonna be the old 25-hit combo into the empty hop, into the throw. Gonna make some space, throw another big normals. Staying plus, goes for another reset, but there's gonna be a bit of a gap there, and that's gonna give Optimus a chance to DP in the gap.
Yeah, and Optimus is at kill % right now.
Not necessarily. If Tenured was in Awakening, I would say
no, I'm just faking.
Right, now it's kill percentage. You take damage, now I do more damage. Easy. And both players, that chip damage actually going to bite a little bit.
Oh, playing around his aerial option so well there.
Didn't matter too much, though. Once again, we'll be going to a final round. I believe we're 3 for 3 now in the game so far between these two players.
Yeah, it's been fairly even, and I'm kind of surprised that. I kind of thought that Mule, after being warmed up, it would kind of seem like his type of game, because I thought he would be... no offense to Preme, but I do think he might be the better player. But Preme really showing that you can't count him out, though.
Yeah, once again, very impressed with the level of Preme's play right now. Mule definitely looked very dominating. But you have to remember, Mule did have a very close set with Stevo, and, you know, Preme kind of did very well against Stevo.
He did get TOD'd, though. That is something to know.
But right when we doubt Mule, they'll be here taking that game with ease.
Oh, someone's asking what tournament is this? Would you like to tell them?
This is baccpack's DNF Weekly Tournament. We do it every single Monday at 6 p.m. Eastern, open to US and Canada. Registration usually opens on Saturday, and tournament obviously starts Monday. So you only have a couple days to enter. You can join the Discord for more information if you want a notification when registration does go up.
Yeah, no EU players, sadly. Backpack hates EU players.
It's not true,
Can't
though.
stand them. You
Oh.
really can't stand us.
What I can't stand is this big damage that OptimusPreme just got. They're going to be able to get
You
in
hate
and
big
continue the
damage?
pressure. Well, when a Hitman does it, yeah, absolutely.
All right, I was
It's going
going
to
to
be a
say.
reset. Baits out the
I was
DP.
gonna
No, actually going to be caught. Wow. They went for the
look
overhead,
good.
but it actually whiffed. And what an anti-air that was from Tenured. It actually converted as well. Built some space. They're going to be able to take a turn with the 2A.
A DP.
I like
And
how
this should
often
kill.
Tenured Mule goes for these dash cancels. Oh, no follow-up.
Refuses to make DP safe.
I
Elaborate.
think there's a mind game with it. I think if they guard cancel, it wins, and if they don't, then you'd rather not do it. Or, sorry, flip that.
Right. No, I get what you're trying to say. I get it.
Yeah, you can play a mind game with guard cancel, I'm pretty sure, but I'm not really sure the effects of it, though, like how much reward is given for each side. It's going to be the cross up
and for
overhead,
conviction.
into the throw.
Yeah, now he's got to block this. Oh, wow. What a throw. Pushing him into the corner, but it doesn't really matter too much. Throws aren't that plus.
Tenured Mule just going for these dash blocks, really trying to make their presence known. Don't want to be pushed into the corner because that is the win condition for Hitman. It's going to be guard
Great guard
cancel.
cancel.
They run in, and Tenured Mule finally has their chance to strike, but OptimusPreme always ready for the DP. Should be able to convert this to a win.
Yeah, one more lip. I'll do it.
And we're going to a game 5.
Wait, a double Luigi before
What?
the final set? Whoa.
Not actually a double Luigi, but it could be a
What?
double Luigi. A potential double Luigi.
Wait, what happens if 2 double Luigis happens in a row?
The Mega Luigi, bro. No, didn't we have this discussion? We had this happen in Strive, remember?
Yeah, we did. And that was actually a really fun set. I really enjoyed that set. I wanna rewatch that at some point. I'm gonna do that.
I wonder if we're going to see a gameplay shift from Tenured Mule, who has been very passive so far, but their passivity is definitely being punished a little bit from Preem, who's taken a couple more turns
great
than not.
DP.
And yeah,
Oh,
Preem's
great
DPs have just been
DP.
perfect. Oh, well,
Great DP. Can we see another great DP?
that wouldn't happen. No, I've never seen it in my life.
Not once.
Takes
would
him out of
that
the air,
happen.
goes for the overhead, and I don't believe it's going to kill, but it's definitely going to set them up for success.
And you did put.
DP?
Yeah.
No, it's a wake up roll, but Tenured
that
was
should
looking
kill.
for it. And that is going to put Tenured Mule on tournament point.
Hey, OptimusPreme, do me a favor and win this so I can say something.
No.
I'll get
It's going to be a DP. Yeah, I think Tenured Mule really likes to go for the overhead resets and whatnot, but the problem is that there's gaps in between them. Okay, not when you white cancel, I guess. Yeah, there are gaps between them, and OptimusPreme is consistently DP'd between them.
Yeah. I mean, using conversion there to make it gapless and make it another mix. Kinda nasty.
That time they had the timing right, though. No gap there. Gets the hit. Into the
Oh,
reset
the
again!
reset.
But it's going to be a DP.
You're evil, man.
Stays
Oh,
in. Both
blocks
players are
it.
going to have some men to work with. And Tenured, for the first time this
Oh,
set, going to
wow.
take the aggressive. Okay, well, immediately. OptimusPreme going to go for the guard cancel. Ops to begin the pressure. It's going to be white cancel into the DP.
And that should kill.
That should be the tournament. Tenured Mule, our DNF Weekly 4 champion.